Some more Titanfall 2 content finally coming up. Talking about Titanfall 2 versus 2020, and even more so, one of my new favorite things to do this game. And one of the reasons, outside of the fact that right now it's on sale on Steam, go and pick this game up. It's really fucking cheap. Single player really good, multiplayer even better, especially if you play with this setup. Beautiful and lovely gamers as always. My name is Jonal, and let's talk about this stuff. The support on the Titanfall 2 content has been absolutely amazing. I just want to thank you guys for that. Keep liking, keep commenting. It helps against the algorithm, it helps promote the videos, spread out this game, help grow a community, get more people online to these amazing games. As I just said, it's currently on sale on Steam. There's absolutely no reason to not pick this game up right now. It's 67% off. It costs about 10 euros, 10 bucks approximately, or you can even pick up the deluxe edition for about $15. It's 71% discount on that bundle, where you get a bunch of extra stuff on it. So definitely get this game, and when you do so, we talked about some guns here, right? Last video, we talked about the Wingman Elite, one of the more satisfying, however very skillful and very difficult to use guns. We also talked a little bit about the Kraber that didn't get as much attention as I wished that it would. We might actually revisit that for some more cool techniques that I'm learning now as I'm picking up some techs and tips. But today we're talking about the gun that's currently running on the gameplay, the Mastiff. This gun shreds. And normally, I'm not a big fan of shotguns. However, what I am a fan of are you guys subscribing to the channel. Whew, look at that segue right there. Practically a professional YouTuber. If you guys could subscribe, we are about, actually checking my analytic currently, right now we are 90 subscribers away from 20,000. If we would hit that by the end of the year, or before the end of the year, that would make my dream come true. Hit 20,000 would be an absolute blast. Again, keep sharing around the Titanfall 2 content. Thank you guys so much for the amazing support. But I'm a fan of this gun, particularly outside of you guys subscribing to the channel. Just because normally, shotguns are something that I try to stray away from when it comes to these FPS games. I personally don't find them as enjoyable as a rifle or a sniper. And generally also I don't like the fact that in certain games it really forces you to camp. When we're talking stuff like Overwatch, we have Reaper and Roadhog. That brings a different meta into it, even though I don't play a lot of Reaper. When we talked about games like Valorant, shotguns have their friendly reasons to buy them, and it's far more of a competitive game. But when it comes to like Battlefield and Call of Duty, I really do try to stray away from using shotguns. I don't find them that enjoyable. I also feel that a lot of time they force you to cheese and camp corners, which sometimes can somewhat be fun, but isn't really my playstyle. When I like to be far more aggressive, pushing, constantly trying to out-aim. Titanfall, however, is much different. Because everybody has incredible mobility, they can keep you at distance, the TTK incredibly fast, so you can camp, but the game is not enjoyable and shouldn't be played as a slow camping game. You should constantly be rushing, constantly be pushing, and this shotgun is there for it. This is what you do, okay? You go online currently, okay? You watch this video, you like, you comment, you do all the good shit, and then you go jump online. You equip your stim as your tactical ability. Then you equip art stars. And I just learned, when I wanted to start recording some of the gameplay for this video, through that, I started to learn how to use art star to speed boost yourself. Throw them, wait until they're about to explode, you slide through them so that when you have slide past the art star, it explodes, it launches you at like, fucking the speed of sound, just straight through. You break the sound barrier, you fly through the map, and straight up in people's faces. I can't currently control it, but just flying across the map with a shotgun, and then you have your stim boost to even close those gaps even faster, it is scary, and you get some really fun shots off. Again, it is not similar to the Kraber in the fact that the Kraber is a sniper rifle. You get one shot, you gotta hit that shit, you gotta be very precise. Here it's far more about hip fire. You can do there's a little bit more, it is easier to use in my opinion as there's less bullet lead, but it's still a single shot. You shoot once, then you need to wait a little bit, then you can shoot another time. There's a pretty slow fire rate on this thing. So if you start missing a lot, you will die. And that is actually quite satisfying. The fact that it's a lot of time with one pump, you take somebody down, you keep chaining those kills. If you two pump, there's a pretty good chance that they might actually burst you if they have an SMG on them. So you really gotta get up close and personal with people and really just disrespect them. Also, there are examples where, you know, you get pushed by a lot of players. Like, look at this gameplay right here. Here I get pushed by a lot of pilots, and I'm just kind of like playing my rock, just taking down one after another. I know I'm getting pushed here. I've kind of like pushed really deeply into their spawn. This is not the first time I'm doing that in this lobby, and it wouldn't be the last time. And they just keep rushing, just keep taking down one after another. It's so fucking satisfying. The stim is also really fucking broken in this game, I found out. While I normally, especially when I'm sniping, you know, I use the grapple, right? You gotta use the grapple when you snipe. You gotta get those, you know, those spicy angles, swing yourself across a rooftop and shoot somebody mid-air, right? In my opinion, that's the only way to play with the Kraber in the game. And also to a certain extent with the Wingman Elite. But with the shotgun, the stim is really broken because it also not just increases your movement speed, but it also heals you. So that also, you can turn on people. Like, there's so many times where I've been pushed by somebody with an SMG that just runs after me. I pull out the gun and just like fucking blast somebody in the face. It's actually pretty fucking broken. Again, you add some art start boosting to this shit, and you really start moving and pushing fast, and you can get some bonkers games, dude. Like, look at this. So this is the start of a round. You start playing here in the beginning. I will just rush in and I just start dominating them. They don't really know what's happening to them. It's scary how powerful this gun can be. And it really just brings out a fun, different place on the game. That's what I like about Titanfall. You know, you have the Kraber. You know, you can play that however you do. I love to take, you know, trick shots and kind of like make some cool plays. All the time I rush people with my sniper and just try to either hit fire or quickscope somebody in the face. I think that kind of BMing is really fun. You have the Wingman Elite. That's a high skill cannon. Bro, you gotta hit those headshots. You gotta hit those trades. You have some SMGs where you get a little bit more dynamic with it, you know. And then you have the fucking shotgun. And this is just like brutally straight up in their faces. And it actually has certain decent range, to be completely honest with you. Like, you can do some pretty nasty shots with this. However, you gotta have the extended mag on it. I also found out that even though a lot of time I play with wild cards, so I just get random super abilities or whatever they're called, boosters, pilot boosts or whatever they're called, playing with the amp weapon is definitely the best way. That way you're consistently hitting one shots. So one thing that I don't like about the mastiff is that sometimes it feels a little bit inconsistent if you're gonna hit that one shot or not. It seems like if you're moving towards somebody, it's easier, it feels like. I'm not sure if that's because I closed the gap or if there's some mechanic in there that makes the pellets go closer. But sometimes, you know, it's very unsatisfying sometimes when, you know, you slide past somebody and you fire a shot that seems to be pretty good and then they survive with like 2 health. That can sometimes be frustrating. That's the one downside with this gun. But outside of that, this gun's just satisfying. You rush, you BM, you start fragging out hard. And it's just one of the more fun experiences I've had this game. 2010, boys. It is on sale currently. Get this game. Get online. I'll see you guys in some of those lobbies. If you guys see me, bro, say hi. And of course, my Discord server, my Twitter, and my Twitch, link down in the description. Hit me with a follow. Join the community. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for supporting the Titanfall 2 content. And keep doing it. I want to make more stuff on this video. And as always, go down in the comment section and tell me what guns you want me to take a look at next. I'm still new to this game, or relatively new, even though I'm, you know, new as in I played, what, like 30-40 hours now currently. I'm getting, you know, used to some of these art start boosted that I saw some YouTubers do on some old montages out there. I heard something that's called frag boosting. Is that like better? I want to maybe check out that. There's some tech in here that I still don't know. I've also got told, actually by a guy that I private coached in Overwatch, I got told that my grapple usage is trash. So if anybody knows how to use grapple in a proper way, please tell me because I need help. But besides that, guys, thank you guys for the support. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, share this shit around. Please do take care of yourself, stay positive. I love you guys very, very much. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and tell somebody that you love them. As always, my name is Jonal, and you guys keep the enemy in your crosshair.